Good morning, welcome to class. Let's go ahead and find our seats. Pick up a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. I like to sit up on a block. Lets my knees fall down below the level of my hips. I can sit up more comfortably. Well, as I was setting up for class today, I noted that it was the 52nd class that I've taught on Zoom. So this makes this makes it one full year of Zoom classes through the pandemic. So if you've made it to all these classes, hey, congratulations, you are accomplished. We've made it through this pandemic, or at least this far in the pandemic together. So if you found your comfortable seat, just take a moment to take stock of your environment. Notice all the points of contact with the floor, with the earth. Maybe the tops of your feet or your knees, your thighs, touching the earth, supporting you. And when you're ready, close your eyes or just let your eyes go out of focus. And let's begin to focus on our breath. Complete inhales all the way in through the nose and all the way out through the nose. Again, breathing all the way in through the nose, breathing down into the belly, and out through the nose. Just centering on the present moment. All the way in and all the way out through the nose. Let's begin to take control of our breath. Breathing in for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Holding for 4. 3, 2, 1. Exhale for a count of 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale 8. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale 8. At the bottom of this breath, drop your chin to your chest. Now let's begin to roll out the back of the neck. Inhale, rolling the left ear up to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin comes down to the chest. Inhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to the chest. Let's keep this motion going at your own pace, at your own breath. Just starting to mobilize those muscles and connected tissues in the neck and shoulders. Continue to focus on your breath, anchoring you in the present moment. Bringing your head back to neutral position. Let's reach around behind, clasp your hands, press your hands away from you, and lift your arms. Lift your heart. Releasing your hands and arms, clasp your right wrist, give it gentle traction downward, and drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Feel a good stretch on the right side, right shoulder, trapezius muscles, and on the right side of your neck. Okay. Coming back to neutral switch, clasping the left wrist, downward traction, right ear to right shoulder. Allow your head to roll forward and back, just finding any areas of tension. And then coming back to neutral, big shoulder rolls towards the back. We'll do 4 towards the back and 4 towards the front. Now going back to the front. Very gentle, just moving the shoulders. Good. Plant the right hand out to the side. Arm is straight. Bring the left arm up and over, bringing the bicep by your ear. Reach up and out of your hips. Look up and left. Extending, really reaching, more than a bending. Inhale, coming back up. Planting the left hand, bring the right arm up and over, reaching up and out of your hips. Looking up and right. On an inhale, coming back up to sit, bring the right arm around behind you to the base of your spine. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your left hand to the right thigh and look back over your right shoulder for a seated twist. Inhale, coming forward, moving on around to the left. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand to the base of the spine. Inhale, extend the spine, and then exhale, look back over the left shoulder. Keeping the chin level with the floor. Inhale, coming forward. Very good. Let's prepare for our Nadi Shodhana. So sitting up, rest your left hand on your thigh. Right hand, hold the first 2 fingers down. We'll use the thumb to close the right nostril, and the left to close the left nostril. Take a nice gentle inhale all the way in. Close your eyes, exhale all the way out through the nose. One more time, all the way in. Close the thumb. Exhale for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, same side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the finger, open the thumb. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4, same side. 3, 2, 1. Close the thumb, open the finger. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, same side for 4. Very smooth movement. Close the finger, exhale. Open the thumb, exhale for 8. No jumps or starts. Everything is smooth transitions. Inhaling, same side for 4. Close the thumb, open the finger, exhale 8. Inhaling, same side for 4. Close the finger, open the thumb, exhale 8. Inhaling 4. Close the thumb, open the finger, exhale. Release your hand, release your breath. Sit very still, resting, and just watching your breath. And when you're ready, take a big inhale, open your eyes, and then make your way over onto your hands and knees to your tabletop. I recommend using a blanket or a towel, something to pad your knees as we move through our tabletop series this morning. So, you know, it's good to have a little extra padding on the knees as we do this sort of work. Position your wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a big inhale, lifting the crown of your head, lifting the tail, dropping your heart down towards the mat. And then exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tail, tucking the chin. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, moving with the breath. At your own pace. Do this 3 or 4 more times. And then inhale, coming back to neutral. Exhale, looking back to the side. Looking back at your tail, getting a good stretch along the side of the body. Inhale, head comes back forward. Exhale, looking back to the other side. Inhale, come forward. Continue this motion 3 or 4 more times on your own. Continue to focus on your breath with each movement. Coming back to neutral. Extend the left leg out behind you, straightening the knee. Lift the heel up so that your leg is in line with your rest with your body. Now bring the right arm up alongside the ear. You're continuing to look down toward your mat. Finding yourself in balancing stick pose. Continue to breathe. Notice how your body feels in this position. Notice how your body is maintaining your balance. Reach back and grab your left foot with your hand, kick your foot into the hand, stretching the shoulder, stretching the left hip. Very good, Carrie. Inhale, extending the leg and arm away from each other. Exhaling down to the mat. Let's switch. Extend the right leg behind you. Lifting the heel, lifting the left arm up next to the ear. Fingers are spread. Really reaching the extremities away from one another. Inhale, reach back, grab your foot, kick it into your hand. Next, inhale, extend the leg out and down. Hand comes down. Bring your left foot outside the mat on the left. Bring your right foot in line with your left knee, left hand. Bring the right hand up to the sky. Now bring that hand up and overhead. Really reaching the foot and the hand away from one another. Very good. Inhale, coming up, bringing the right hand down along the right thigh. Left hand comes up and over. Reaching the left hand over to the right for a good side stretch along the left. Inhale, coming back down. Bringing both hands and knees back to their normal position. Now bring the right foot outside the mat to the right. Left foot is in line with the right knee and the right hand. Left arm up and over, reaching the hand and the foot away from one another. Good stretch along the left of the body. Go to the breath. Inhale, coming up. Bringing the left hand to the left thigh. Right arm comes up and over for a good stretch on the right side of the body. Turn your heart up to the sky. Inhaling, bringing the hands back to the mat. Knees back down to the mat. Very good. Bringing your hands to the top of the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips, coming into downward facing dog. Pressing the heart down towards the feet, opening the chest. Pedal the feet, start to warm up the back of the legs, stretching the calf muscles, hamstring muscles. Very good. Inhaling, lifting the left foot straight up behind you, three-legged dog. When you're ready, open your hips to the side, looking to the left side, drop your foot down and kick yourself in the bottom. Now inhale, step forward between the hands with the left foot. Drop the back knee. Press your heart forward and look forward. If you have your blocks, you might want to use your blocks for your hands. It'll allow you to ground down. Press your hips forward and press your heart forward. Continue to engage your breath. On an inhale, come up to the knee, come up to the hips. Very good. You may want to move your blocks about halfway back between your foot and your knee. Now straighten that front leg. Point your toes to the sky. Engage the top front of your leg, lifting the kneecap and press your heart down towards the foot. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Now inhale, come forward, press your heart forward, making this a dynamic stretch. And then exhale, come back, straightening the leg, pressing the heart down. Let's do this 3 or 4 more times. Inhale forward, and then exhale back and down. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, plant the hands. Step back to the top of a plank. If you're on your blocks, put them down. Now, lower yourself down to the mat, bringing your chest and forehead to the mat. Now slide forward, press your hips into the mat, your tops of your feet, lifting your chest and shoulders, coming into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lowering yourself back down, tuck your toes, pressing yourself back into downward facing dog. Very good. Press your heart towards your feet. Press your heels towards the mat. Lift your tailbone to the sky. That usually makes me have a really good stretch in the back of my legs. Inhaling, lifting the right foot up to the sky, coming into your three-legged dog. Now, open the hips to the side, lifting the side of the foot to the sky. Drop the heel towards the bottom and kick yourself in the bottom. Very good. Now inhale, stepping the right foot forward between the hands. Drop the back leg. Looking forward, press your heart forward. On your next inhale, come up to the right knee, to the hips. Move your blocks back halfway. Exhale, straightening the leg, pointing the toes up, bringing your heart towards the foot. Now inhale, coming forward, pressing the heart forward, low lunge. Inhaling back, exhaling back and down, and inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhale back and down. Hold. Flexing the quadriceps muscle. Lifting the kneecap. Inhale, come forward. Plant the hands, step back to the top of a plank. Holding the plank for 30 seconds. Engage your core muscles, your lower abdomen, muscles along the sides of your body, chest, glutes, all counts. Big inhale. Exhale, dropping the knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Slide forward, point the toes, lifting into Bhujangasana. Exhaling down. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead on your hands. Shift your hips back and forth. Very good. Continuing to have this left hand across the top of the mat. Reach back with the right hand and grab your right foot. Pull that heel towards the knee and really press that left hip down towards the mat, feeling a stretch on the front of your leg. Very good. Straightening that leg. Let's switch. Right arm comes along the top of the mat. Left arm reaches back, grabs the left foot, pulls the heel down towards the glute, engaging that front of that leg, pressing that right hip down towards the mat. Very good. Releasing that foot. Roll to your side. We're going to practice our locust pose. So make a double clasp your hands. Point your thumbs so you're making the volleyball mudra. Bring your clasped hands down below your pubis bone and roll over onto your shoulders and onto your chin. Now, inhale, lifting the left foot. Exhale, dropping. Inhale, lifting the right.
No.
Exhale, dropping that foot. Inhale, lifting the left. Exhale down. Inhale up with the right. Exhaling down. Now, inhale, lifting both feet. Hold and continue to breathe. Pressing your hands into the mat, your shoulders if they're touching. Exhaling down. Bring your hands under your shoulders, press yourself back into child's pose, bringing the knees and heels together. Roll your chest down onto your thighs. Hands alongside your feet, palms facing upward. Very good. Spread the knees as wide as the mat, toes together in the back. Sit back onto your heels and lower your chest down towards the mat, arms up and overhead. Drop your chin, your forehead to the mat. Continue to press your bottom back onto your heels, so opening the hips. Very good. Pressing yourself back up. Knees come together. If your blanket's still on your mat, you can move that out of the way. Come to lying on your back. Soles of the feet planted on the mat. Preparing for shoulder stand, sarvangasana. Roll the knees up towards the nose. Catch the low back with your hands. Walk your elbows towards the back. Walk your hands up your back and extend your heels up to the sky. Don't look left or right in this pose. Just look up at your feet. Focus on your breath. Big inhale here. Exhale, lowering your feet down behind your head for plow pose. Halasana. Inhale, bringing the feet back up and rolling back out on the mat. Very good. Plant the feet close enough that you can touch them with the heels, with the tips of your fingers. Planting the elbows into the mat, point your fingers up to the sky and pressing the elbows down. Lift your hips, coming into bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana. Walk your shoulders onto the back of your body. Press your strong feet into the mat, lifting your hips, lifting your heart, flexing your glutes. Go to the breath. Big inhale, exhaling the bottom back down to the mat. Inhale, reach down and grab the left knee. Exhale, draw it in towards your left shoulder. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe rotate that left ankle one way and then the other. Inhaling, straightening that leg out. Exhaling, pulling in the right knee towards the right shoulder. Pavanmuktasana, wind relieving pose. Maybe rotating your ankle. Very good. Now pull both knees in, tugging them into your chest. Roll up and down the mat. And then find yourself in balance. Extend the legs out. Arms come out. Navasana, boat pose. Lift your heart. Engage your lower abs. One more deep breath here. Exhale, lowering yourself back down to the mat. Bring the feet in, lifting the feet. Reach down between your knees and hook your knee, your big toe with your first two fingers. Now, lift your feet towards the sky, pull your knees towards the floor, and find yourself in happy baby pose. Happy baby. You want to make sure that your sacrum and your shoulder blades remain in contact with the floor as much as possible. You might want to rock back and forth. It feels good. Continue to pull those knees downward, opening the hips. If it feels good, pull down the right foot, straighten the left leg. Pull down the left foot, straighten the right leg. Do that a few times, warming up the back of the legs, outside of the hips. Very good. Bring those feet together and down. Rolling up to a sit. Bring the soles of the feet together and pull them in close to the groin. Clasp the toes with your hands, and then really energetically pull the knees down towards the floor, using the muscles on the outside of your hips. Just pull the knees downward. That sends the signal to the muscles and connective tissues on the inside of your thigh to relax as you flex the muscles on the outside. Continue to press your heart forward. Very good. Extend the feet out just about 6 inches away from you, continuing to have your soles of your feet together as much as possible. And then lifting the heart, tilt the top of your pelvis forward as you hinge forward, pressing your heart towards the feet. You can use your arms to help pull you forward. You may want to reach underneath your lower legs, give you more momentum, more leverage. Very good. Extending the legs out. Cross the right leg under, the left leg over, preparing for Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. Bring the left hand to the base of the spine. Right arm comes around the right knee, the left knee. Sit up tall, looking back over the left shoulder. Continue to pull the left knee in as you soften your core and look back over the left shoulder. Very good, coming forward, uncrossing the legs. Now tuck the left foot under, right foot comes over the left thigh, sole of the foot is in contact with the mat. Reach around the right knee, planting the right hand, look back over the right shoulder. Inhale, coming forward, extending the legs out in front of you. Point the toes, hands come behind your bottom, facing away about 6 inches from your bottom. Inhale, lifting your hips towards the sky. Reverse plank. Exhale, lowering the bottom. Bending forward, grabbing the big toes, lowering your heart down towards your thighs. It's okay if your legs are bent. Very good. Coming up to sit. Coming up to stand. Spread the legs as wide. Wide straddle here. You might want to bring your block in underneath you. Lifting your heart, hinging from the hips, fold forward. Hands come to the block. Lift your tailbone. Lift the crown of your head. Press your heart down. This is kind of like a modified cow pose. Big inhale, exhale. Dropping the crown of the head downward. Bringing your hands down to the mat in line with the feet. Begin to turn your torso towards the left leg. And bring your heart down towards the left knee. Very good. Hands back to the mat, walking over to the right. Same motion. Turn your torso towards the right knee. Bring your heart close to the leg. Breathe into the back of the leg. Good. Hands come back down to the mat. Come back to center. Walk your hands backward. Continue to allow gravity to draw your heart closer to the mat. Really stretching out the back of both legs and hips. Very good. Bringing hands back to the block. Heel toe let your feet back underneath you. And roll back up to a stand. Heels are a little bit more than hip width apart. Toes pointing off at the diagonal. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit back and down, coming into yogi squat. Continue to lift your heart. Sit back onto your heels. Very good. Inhaling. Press your knees backward and come to a stand. Bring the big toes and the heels together. Stand up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders onto the back of your body. Bring your arms up. Palms touching. Look up at that space between your palms. Big inhale. Exhale. Close your eyes. Standing in balance. Continue to ground down through all three corners of your feet. Feel yourself balanced as though a cord or cable was holding you up by your fingers. Big inhale. Open the eyes. Bring the hands back down to your sides. Come to lying down on your mat. Final relaxation. Extending the legs out below you. The legs are slightly spread, toes falling out to the side. Rolling the shoulders onto the back of your body. Arms are away from your torso, palms facing upward. Feel yourself in contact with the earth. Safe and supported, grounded in the present moment. Take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, side out, sinking down heavily into the mat. Resting in shavasana. It's time to come back into your bodies. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms up and overhead. Stretching the left and right sides of your body. Roll over onto your side and press yourself back up to a sit. Bring your hands together at heart center. Close your eyes. It was a pleasure practicing with you today. If you enjoyed this practice, please subscribe to this channel and leave me a little comment or something. Namaste.